What's going on, guys? Your boy Ma, as I am Chemical CEO and founder, as always, all that. And I bet you want to know where I get my supplies or what supplies I use to make this. So this is my candle, this is the wick, this is the wax, all those great things. So I bet you want to know what I use to get these. Well, I'm going to tell you. So what supplies do I use and where do I get my supplies from? So first off, I get most of my supplies from Makesy. So if you're a candle maker or you've been a candle maker for a long time, Makesy used to be called Wood and Wick Co. But Makesy is literally what I use for pretty much everything. Now, I have some stuff that I get from like Amazon. So that's like my wick stickers. I think I have a scale, my scale that I use to weigh out. I had that from Amazon, and my warmer I got from Amazon. And the reason why I got those things from Amazon, first off, I was just starting out, but then also it's cheaper sometimes to just get stuff from Amazon. Now, I don't get like scents. I don't even know scent they make those on Amazon, but like my fragrances and stuff, I don't do that. Wax, I go to a candle place. Makesy, I use Makesy just because it's easy. If you've been, following me this long, I like easy. I like simple. I like to not make my job harder than it has to be. That's just how I keep my mind clear. That's how I keep my heart clear. That's how I keep myself from being overwhelmed. I don't always do good with stress. So for me, I have to make things simple. So Makesy, it's just simple for me, and I can get, whenever I get things on Makesy, I always get them almost at a discount because, they always do sales. They always do 20%, 25%, sometimes 30% off. And then like you might get a sale, for the holidays. It's like 50% off or like a blowout sale or something like that. But they almost always have a sale. So I know I've talked in my videos before about, my wax and sometimes that stuff being more expensive. But when I'm getting it on a sale, then how expensive is it really if I'm getting it 20, 25, 30% off? Does that make sense what I'm saying? So I'm still saving some money. And so Makesy is easy for me. I can get everything I see. The site is clean. I can, click, add, click, add, click, add. And then they've always been super responsive, when I've had issues. Even the issues that I've had, even the mistakes that, they have made. And it's not like a promo video, but even the mistakes that they've made, they've always kind of over-delivered. I know sometimes they sent me like wrong tops. Like I ordered this set of tops. They sent me the wrong tops. They sent me the other ones, no cost to me. Hey, keep those. We'll send you those because of a mistake that we made, So I think that's important. The customer service has always been good. And they pretty much have everything that I need all in one. The only thing I get is my fragrance. I get those from Midwest. So Midwest Fragrance Co. is probably the main place that I get my fragrances from. Another place that I have fragrances from is Candle Science. Candle Science is super popular. Everybody uses Candle Science. I just like Makesy's quality of goods a little better. I like their jars. That's how I get these jars. And it's not saying that Candle Science doesn't have jars like these, but I just love the aura vessels. I love the wood wick that I have. I love the gold tops that I get. It just looks better to me personally. So that's why I use Makesy's. Candle Science I use for scents mostly. I do have jars in there from Candle Science. I think I might have some wicks in there from Candle Science. But my wicks, wick holders, my vessels, my wax, which is the coconut apricot wax, I get all that from Makesy's. The scents I get from Candle Science, Flaming Candle Co. and Midwest is the main thing. And then everything else I get from Amazon. It's just easier for me that way. I don't like to have to go look at a lot of different places. Sometimes I'll pay the extra $1 or so just so that way I don't have to, okay, well, I got to order jars from this place and I got to order wax from this place and I need wicks. That's too much. I need something that has everything that I need. And also for me with Makesy's, if I decide I want to outsource, they have some candles that's already made. Like I've done that before. I have gotten a candle that was already made for them and I bought a set of them. And they did pretty well. It was already done. Obviously, you're paying higher for the candle because it's already made. But if I can factor that into my price, I'm okay. I don't have to make another 40 candles because they got this scent. It's already made. I could just buy it and then give it to my customers. You know what I mean? So that is what I use to get my supplies. That is where I get my supplies from. Makesy, mostly Midwest Fragrance Co. is usually where I get my scents from. I just found them on Google one day. I tried their stuff and I liked it. Candle Science also got a lot of scents from them now. Flaming Candle Co. also got a lot of scents from them now too. I'm still testing. I'm still trying those, but those are my go-tos right now as far as candle making. If you are a candle maker, drop what you do. Where do you get your stuff from? Where do you get your supplies from mostly? And what's the kind of process that you use? And as always, like, comment, subscribe. If you made it to the end of this video, give it a thumbs up. Just so I know you made it to the end of this video. I appreciate that, man, so much. And yeah, if you have any questions, drop it in the comment. If you got any video ideas that you think would be dope or you want to see, drop it in the comment as well. As always, it's your boy Mod, as I am Candy co-founder. And you know what I'm saying? Go check out Macy's. That's a non-paid promo, but like I said, I like their stuff. They always do well. Go check them out. Why not? Till the next time, peace.